Hey there guys, it's Jewel Elements, and today what I have for you is a 45-8. I start off using the M27 Assault class with no attachments. Oh no, I do have attachments, sorry. There's dual mag on it, but there's no equipment, no secondary, apart from the knife which they give you if you don't have a secondary, and no equipment. So all I have is perks, perks, perks galore. So I use the perk 1 greed and the perk 3 greed, I think it is, where I'm using what is it, dexterity, and I think I'm using tactical mask. Then I've got, what else do I have on? I have not ghost, there's scavenger, and I think lightweight, and then correct me if I'm wrong, but I apologise, but yeah, that's the loadout for the start of the gameplay. But what the important bit is near the end of the gameplay, so that's when I bring out the PDW, and that is where I use a silencer. I think I have a stock, the adjustable stock on it, and then I have the extended clip, sorry. Jeez, I can't get my words out today. But yeah, so I ended up changing it to that because these guys were just being really annoying. So I bring out the ghost class with this one, and it's an absolute animal of a class. I definitely recommend using this. Absolute beastly sexy mother biatch. And I spoke about this gameplay in my previous video actually, where I did my prestige 1 complete. And yeah, I told you the like important bit about this video, which is that I get the load start on the swarm and they go to absolute town. So this was the first ever gameplay where I got the first ever swarm and my first ever load start. So absolutely animals kill streaks they are. Definitely recommend using them. But yeah, just the tactics for this map, I don't really have many tactics, but what I generally do is put on a rushing class to start with. So as you can see, I'd put on my rushing class, which is an M27. Although being an assault rifle, it's very agile and it's very, well, it doesn't kill people quickly, but it's a good rate of fire, so you can kill quite a few enemies in one. But yeah, as you can see, I so unluckily almost got that 3-piece there, but the dude sort of stopped and then ran up the hill and killed me. But yeah, so if you spawn at A flag, which is at the top of the turbine plane, I definitely recommend capturing A and then running straight to B, because you have the cover of this little crevice here. I definitely recommend throwing down like a bouncing Betty or a claymore just to defend yourself, and then you'd capture B flag. And then what I do is I end up running up this way and killing off the enemies that are trying to come round. So as you can see, there's always at least 1 or 2 enemies that are always going to be there. So it's a really good spot, and I definitely recommend this. Then there's also this little crevice which I run through, and I can just look over into C spawn, and just check if there's any enemies running up my way. If not, I can run down and run over to the other side, and luckily that guy didn't see me, but I don't know how. I'll probably using a sniper, but as you can see, look, I can just see them running out of their spawn, so I'm just like, yep, I know that there's either going to be 3 running that way, 3 running that way, or 4 going that way, 2 going that way, or 5 going that way, 1 going that way, and etc, etc. That's just going to be going on and on. But if you spawn at C flag, what I tend to do is run up to the right side, sorry, yep, that's it. That's still near where the top house is. Now I'd recommend running through this house or go around the back of the house near to like the outskirts of the map, and picking off a few of the enemies if they run towards you. And as you can see, this douchebag was camping with a tactical insertion with a sniper, and he kills me quite nicely to near the end of my kill streak, but it's a story when it gets there. But as you can see, now I've moved over to this spawn because I know that the enemies didn't run my other spawn, otherwise I would have been killing them there and stayed there. So I know that they're going to be running over either side, so I've sort of just running back and forth throughout this house, running over to B flag, just checking that it's okay, running over, and as you can see, there's that guardian there just defending down to the turret. It's not actually my guardian, it's a teammate's guardian, and they do actually help. So I'd recommend running a teammate with a guardian, like defending at least one flag, so it would just either stop the enemies from, like, well, it will slow the enemies down so that you will be able to kill them. And yeah, as you can see, I just got my UAV. So the loadout I'm using is the UAV, the load start, and the swarm. And I think this is the streak where I get my... Oh no, it's not, sorry, I'm nowhere near it. But, whew, take a deep breath. But yeah, so there are 2 ways you can either run from C flag. So I've already told you one of them, which is running up the right side and going through the house, or going around the back of the house and picking off the enemies that are trying to rush to your spawn. Or there's going straight to B flag or going to the left. So there's 2 other ways, but like they're both entwined with each other. So going up to the left is going through this house, which I'm just going into now, and you can run up all the way to A spawn, go around the back. But I think that's a bit long-winded if you're quite an attacking player, so I definitely not recommend that, and I'd recommend like cutting out the middleman and just going straight through to the B flag, but not going up through the not going up through the turbine plane, going round the back so you can come around the side of the B flag. And look how nastily I die here. Oh, he pulls out his dual pistols. Why? But yeah, I get you back, bastard. But yeah, so if you actually do have one flag, sorry, let me change that up a bit. If you have B flag and the enemies have C flag and A flag, they're likely to spawn either side. So you've got to protect your 6, but also protecting your 12, which is basically in front of you, behind you, if you didn't know what that means. But yeah, that's there are quite a few tips on how to play this map, but there's going to be a load more coming out soon if I get used to these maps, because as you know, I've only just prestige once. I've only won 69 games, I think, which is sexual games, yeah. But I've only won like 69 or 68 games, which is pretty poo considering like loads of people that have first prestige won like 160 or so. So I'm not really the best player to give tips out on this map, but I can give tips where they're due. Like I can say whether or not to run this way, whether or not to attack this way. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing now. I'm ducking into this crevice, throwing down a claymore, knowing that enemy's coming there. It picks him off so easily, so nicely, and although he sponged it nicely, you could still kill him easily because he just didn't know that I was there. So yeah, as I capture C flag, as I said before, I run down this crevice way, pick off this enemy, hopefully here, and oh, he takes me out with his dual pistols yet again. This guy was the bane of this game, and yeah, I definitely recommend running with a claymore because you can just place them anywhere and they'll just get you random kills. And I think it's a claymore that gets me my lodestar. I don't really know, don't quote me on that, but one of my gameplays, which I'll be bringing out soon, an actual random claymore got me my lodestar, which was unbelievable. But yeah, as you can see, I pulled out a sniper, got pissed off, changed back to the SMG. It was just a mad rush game. Just, it was either I kept on dying, just couldn't be bothered with this. I was about to leave actually. I'm so thankful that I didn't, but I was about to leave and was just like, nope, I'm going to stick it out to the end because that's how you actually get good gameplays. And another hint for you, excuse me, and another hint for you guys is definitely stay in the game. If you're getting pissed off, change the class, change up your setup. Sorry, I've got a dry throat. But yeah, definitely change up your play style, definitely change up your weapons if it's not going to plan, because if you keep mixing around with lobbies, you won't understand the enemies that well, and if you stay in the same lobby, you'll understand where the enemies go not each map, but you'll know like how they play. So if they're attacking player, you'll know that they will either come right or left. They won't go straight through the center because that's just stupid, because then you'll end up dying, or they'll end up killing you, or you'll end up killing them, and it's an unfair, it's a fair fight. Whereas all attacking players know that an unfair fight is the best way to kill someone. Like this, watch this, boom. That guy didn't know I was coming there. He only just got a few hits on me because he had a lucky aim, but he wasn't even looking that way. So you've got to have the element of surprise when attacking. You've got to be like, random claymore, come on, random kill, et voila. But yeah, so it's always just the element of surprise which you want to do when attacking. But if you're defending on this map, I definitely not recommend defending on this map because it's absolutely shite. Because all you do is just either camp in the building or camp in the lodge that's literally opposite this building, snipe each other down, and it's just a really dull game. Don't get you good gameplays and it's just boring. And that guy, oh, I got so lucky there. But yeah, as you can see, I didn't see any enemies running up the other side, so I now come back to this side, and then I look at this spawn. So it's a really good tactic, and I definitely recommend you guys using it because it's such an easy way of getting easy kills. And as you can see, I'm just like, I'm a few off my lodestar, I've got to get this, I've got to get at least one good kill streak this game. And as you can see, that random claymore got me a hit marker, so I know that there's going to be an enemy running across there. I'm going to go for the capture of B. I'm going to know that there's an enemy coming down there soon because he got hit marked by my claymore, and luckily he didn't, but I'm so close to it, and will I get it? I saw the enemy there, he's run around, yes, he gets the lodestar. But yeah, so as you can see, it's just using your eyesight really well, just knowing where your peripheral vision is, if you know what that means. I'm not really too sure on it, but I've heard it said in many gameplays, and I think it's just making sure that you use your eyesight to the best of your ability, whereas like you sneak around corners, you do it so fast that you can just literally see the enemy, then you can go around and try and kill them in another way. And as you can see, migration host saved my life here. This was the luckiest thing I ever got, and then I turned to host, so I know that I've now got the host advantage, and watch what happens. 3, 2, 1. I end up killing him. Oh my god. So from being literally almost dead to killing the guy that was right behind me. And as you can see, I almost got killed by that sniper. I just saw the bullet come past. So drop shotted. I definitely recommend changing your setup to tactical as well, because oh, swarm, yes. So yeah, definitely change it to tactical because it's so much easier to drop shot. to move about and everything is just so easier, and it's such a simpler way of playing. But as you can see, this gameplay is coming to an end. I want to say thank you guys for watching. I know there wasn't really a topic for today's commentary, but as always, have a nice day, peace out, and I'll talk to you guys very soon with another gameplay as soon as I get another one better than this gameplay, because I want to actually prove to you how good the Swarm is. But yeah, this has been the Swarm Lodestar setup, which I said in the previous video. So as always, have a nice day, see you later, bye.